Speaking at the opening of a conference on inclusive and just protection in Africa, Labour and Social Protection Cabinet Secretary Simon Chelugui noted that the COVID-19 pandemic had made more Africans poor.
When we consider the impacts of COVID-19 pandemic on social protection and support structures that have been stretched to the limit in every society across our continent and even globally. Despite the significant efforts that have been put in place by many governments in Africa to cushion our people from the negative economic consequences of this pandemic, it is estimated that unemployment rates in the continent have increased by 0.7%, resulting in about 40 million newly poor Africans, thus eroding the progress on poverty reduction efforts across the continent.
In Kenya, the government provided 26.3 million shillings in top-up payments to 12,000 National Safety Net program, benefiting households in addition to the regular cash transfers to the National Safety Net program.
This single registry is not just going to deal with the identified vulnerable groups of our society, the older persons, orphaned children, or people living with disability. We have other forms of, other vulnerable members of our society, which we believe as we progress, we will incorporate them, we'll onboard them, and this single registry will be used to support and benefit them.
Chelugui, however, noted despite that such successes, many African nations are far from achieving long-lasting transformation of the vulnerable persons. Chelugui said the government will roll out a national sensitive cash transfer program to counties with high levels of stunting and malnutrition, besides targeting to achieve at least 20% of the informal sector to have access to social security by 2023.
We are pushing these agencies to deliver services to the ward level at the least as we speak now, so that next time we'll even go further to individual. We've not been able to digitalize 100% because majority of them have no access to smartphones or internet or a network or even access to phones. But we are pushing and we are improving our service provision closer and closer to the people.
Reporting for Prime Edition, I'm Jackie Wambiru.